Hey, welcome back to another Aquamate video. It's been school holidays and been really full on couple of weeks. And it's so hard to make a video for you guys today because something has overtaken my garage or my fish room. And I can't move in here. I can't do anything. All right, I'll show you what it is. Let's switch this. Just bear with me. I'll explain it all. I'll explain it. This is my garage. This is where my fish tanks are. And this is where I'm standing. On the wrong side of this thing. So what is this? This is a boat. That's a really cool looking boat. I will show you guys this boat properly one day. But you can see it's pretty nice. It's called an Acorn Skiff. So this was my dad's boat, and it's now living with me. And I've got to find the best spot for it because at the moment it's nice and safe here, but I can't get to the tanks. And can you see those? So they're remote control yachts. That was one of my dad's hobbies. He'd go down to the local lake and yeah, these are all remote control, so they will sail. This is actually a sailboat too. I don't know if I will sail. Let's have a look. Let's go around. I can squeeze through this a little bit, but this is why I'm not editing in this video. I'm just doing a bit of a vlog style to show you what's going on. They're pretty cool, aren't they? It's called The Letter. That was handmade by one of the other guys down at the club. 10 fat spiders. That'd be laughing if you could see that I was making a video with all of his boats. This one's really nice. Me and Harry decided we're going to keep one from memory of Dad, and we can try and have a bit of fun with it. And then I thought maybe we could keep one of these. These are just like you can buy it as online as is. Just set it up in a few minutes. These have been handmade. Might keep two so that we can race each other. But the others I want to donate back to the yacht club that gave Dad a lot of joy. And I kind of want them out of the way of my fish tanks. So for keen viewers, you'll go, hang on, why is that fish tank there? Because it's not normally there. You're right, we moved it. And we had a little breeding project with some friends of ours. So they've got a bunch of Endlers and they've got their next batch of babies. But you can see these guys are doing really well. And I've done a couple of videos on these guys lately. They are the best beginner fish ever. They're so hardy, they breed, they're fun. And it's just a natural little tank. This, yes, I need to top up some water. These guys are going well. I did have I think it was a neon tetra jumped out and landed down there. I think it just got spooked by something. And there's definitely more babies. I don't know if you can see any there, but there's definitely more babies than there was. So I reckon we've had a second pregnant female give birth. And then over here, still going through that algae problem. Definitely running the lights for less time has fixed a lot of the algae problem. Just these weaker plants over here. I mean, overall the tank looks pretty cool. It's just got to get all this stuff out, and it's coming out with water changes, but I'm going to rip those plants out in the next couple of weeks. Keep talking about it. I'm going to rip them out. I'm going to put some new plants in, and we're just going to go bang with this tank. It's going to be finished. I even got our first little inhabitants, which is a mixed story, and I'll probably have to make a video on this next week as well. A pearl gourami, but I got two. This one's fine. The other one died really quickly. So I think it was just the shock of everything. I did acclimate them properly and everything. One issue I had, and this is a really good point, if you made it this far in the video, you'll learn something today as well. It might be super obvious, but you got to think about it. I don't like seeing the heater there. This is a planted tank. I've made a frosted background for the tank for a reason. I want it to look nice and neat. I don't want to see cables and I don't want to see heaters. So I've been hiding the heater in behind these plants. Turns out that plant was just hogging all the heat, and the tank was pretty cool. So when I found out the gourami wasn't well, I was like, why is the water so cool? So one thing you got to think about when you place your heater, it's near the inlet, so that's going to circulate the water. As you can see, it's pumping out that side. Not as much as I'd like. UNS, we need to talk. But it's sucking in warm water and circulating it around the tank, so we're a lot better off. And for those that have been paying attention as well, what's that? That's right, that's bladder wart. It is done. There is no way it's getting out of this tank, but I've come too far with these plants. I'm just not going to put shrimp in there because I don't want to kill any baby shrimp, and I'm just going to have to keep pulling bladder water out for the rest of this tank's life. But I'm really, really happy with him, and yeah, I wanted to get 2 or 3, so I'm upset that I lost the other one. But we're going to move. Well, we're going to get another one soon. We're going to do a water test, make sure we're on top of everything. We're going to get rid of these. We're going to work out what to do with this boat. So, the other thing we're doing is we're shutting this down. Oh, there we go. I'm giving away one of my video ideas. What light would you use for that? Is that an ONF light? Yeah. Look how green. Oh, these look. They're killing it. I'll show you the other one. Oh, that's me growing up. This tank. This algae has destroyed this tank's will to live, and I don't blame it. So these embers are going to go in the Dutch scape, as well as a couple autosinclus. So they're going to help with that algae issue, hopefully, as well. That means goodbye to this scape. We'll keep the rocks and we'll make something else out of it. And we're going to shut down this tank. I'll probably move this light to... This is a really cool light, but I would like to put it on a 20-litre tank, not a 40-litre tank. And that means we can do some more stuff over here. Lastly, these are nice and gross and furry and everything. That's fine. You can even see the tannins actually. It's probably not as brown as it was before, and I haven't done any water changes, so I just got to do a couple of water changes. I want to move these rocks at the back. I don't like it. I want less rocks. Probably wouldn't mind smashing that big rock into little pieces and just getting a few more smaller bits, and then we'll plant it out. And then we can use the Dimax, which means we've got decent lighting on there. So I'm pretty confident we can have some crypts in the front, some Anubias all over the wood, some Vallisneria at the back, some Java ferns or something like that. Nice and easy to grow tank. And yeah, the clowns are doing well, but saltwater tanks, you need to clean them like every couple of days because the light. The Kessel is so good. Although my Kessel, I bet you do it now. When I turn it off at night, sometimes I turn it off and it just goes, no, I'm not turning off. And it stays on, so I have to unplug it. Alright, so no editing. You can see it's just so much going on in here, but at least I got to share a fair bit of it with you. At the moment, it's been really tough. We're finalising a lot of things for Dad's place, so I've known this stuff was coming for a long time, but yeah, it's just the boat's big. The other boats, the little boats, are big as well. So at the moment, I just can't do as much as I want in the fish room, but hopefully in the next week or so that will change, and we'll be back to our regular programming. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new to the channel and you want to see all of these things I've been talking about, make sure you subscribe. It's free. 300 videos for free. It's pretty good value. And it really helps me out. And until then, hope you guys stay safe. Have an awesome week. I'll see you next Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time.